English from Australia, pelajaran nomor 26. Halo saudara pendengar, pelajaran kita hari ini agak berbeda dari yang biasa. Kita akan mendengarkan sebuah cerita tentang suatu keluarga Australia. Barangkali saudara masih ingat bahwa dalam salah satu pelajaran yang lalu, kita telah mendengarkan cerita tentang suatu keluarga Australia. Keluarga tersebut berbeda dari kebanyakan keluarga yang lain. Mereka tinggal di suatu daerah peternakan di pedalaman, jauh dari kota. Masih ingatkah saudara? Dalam cerita hari ini, kita akan berkenalan dengan suatu keluarga Australia biasa. Seperti kebanyakan orang Australia, mereka tinggal di kota, di sebuah rumah di pinggiran kota. Nama keluarga ini, Brown, suatu nama yang sangat umum. Mari kita berkenalan dengan mereka.
My name's Bill Brown. Brown's my surname. I live in Sydney, about 20 kilometres from the city. I work in the city in an office. My wife's name's Sally.
Hello, my name's Sally Brown. I'm Bill's wife. I'm a housewife, but I work too. Twice a week, I work in a shop in the suburb where we live. Bill and I have got 2 children, a boy.
My name's David. I'm 18. I live with my parents and my sister. I haven't got a job, but I'm going to look for a job next week. My sister's name's Jenny. She's still at school.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm 14. I'm still at school, of course. I don't like school, and I don't get very good marks. But I've got a lot of friends at school.
Nah, saudara sudah berkenalan dengan keluarga Brown. Dalam siaran ini, kita akan mendengar beberapa persoalan mereka yang bukan merupakan persoalan berat, tetapi persoalan-persoalan khas yang mungkin harus dihadapi oleh suatu keluarga. Untuk mengenal keluarga Brown dengan lebih dekat, mari kita terlebih dahulu mendengarkan percakapan mereka. Percakapan ini terjadi pada suatu pagi, waktu mereka bangun dan bersiap-siap untuk pergi bekerja atau pergi ke sekolah.
What's the time, Sally?
Oh, it's 6:30, darling.
Oh, well, I'm going to get up. Oh, I'm still sleepy.
I am too. But it's Monday today, and Monday's always a busy day. You go to work. I go to work. Jenny goes to school.
But David doesn't go to work.
He's going to look for a job next week.
He always tells us that. Next week. Next week.
Oh, it's difficult, you know.
Anyway, let's get up. I'm going to have a shower. David? David, are you in there? What are you doing?
I'm having a shower.
Well, hurry. You know I want to catch the train at 8:15. I haven't got all day.
Okay.
Good morning, Dad. What's the matter?
Oh, David's in the bathroom and I want to have a shower. David doesn't go to work, but I do.
I don't go to work because I haven't got a job. Anyway, the bathroom's empty now.
Thanks.
I'm going to start the breakfast.
Hurry up, Bill. It's 10 to 7.
Okay, I'm hurrying.
Pass me the sugar, please, honey. I have some coffee, Bill?
Thanks. Where's the paper?
I've got it. I'm looking for a job.
Well, that's good.
I want a job, Dad. It isn't easy, you know.
Yes, I know, David. Okay.
I don't like Monday mornings. Everyone's sleepy and everyone's hurrying. I go to work and you go to work, Bill, and
And I go to school, and I don't like school.
I like my work, but I don't like hurrying. And I don't like the city.
Why don't you like the city, Dad?
Because it's noisy, and it's dirty, and it's... big.
Well, of course it's big. It's a city.
Everyone hurries in the city. People hurry to work and hurry home. I'd like to work in the suburbs.
hurry, everyone.
You see? Your mother's hurrying too.
You know I leave at 8:30 on Monday mornings. Monday is a very busy day in this house. Now, here's your lunch, Jenny.
Oh, good. Chicken sandwiches.
And here's your lunch, Bill.
Thanks, Sally. Right. Goodbye, everyone. See you tonight.
See you, Dad. And I'm going to look for a job today.
Really? Not next week?
No, today.
Good. Oh, well.
Dan demikianlah permulaan minggu bagi teman kita, keluarga Brown. Bill dan Sally sudah berangkat ke kantor, dan Jenny ke sekolah, serta David sudah selesai mencuci piring. David merupakan sedikit persoalan bagi orang tuanya. Dia berhenti bersekolah tahun lalu, dan sampai sekarang belum mendapat pekerjaan. Pada saat ini, sukar sekali untuk mendapat pekerjaan, terutama bagi anak laki-laki dan perempuan yang baru saja meninggalkan bangku sekolah. Tetapi David tidak mencari pekerjaan dengan sungguh-sungguh. Katanya dia ingin bekerja, tetapi kalau sudah sampai saatnya mencari pekerjaan, dia selalu melakukan hal-hal lain. Hari ini dia mengatakan kepada ayahnya akan mencoba mencari pekerjaan, tetapi dia hanya mendengarkan musik pop sehari-harian. Atau berjam-jam mengobrol dengan teman-temannya lewat telepon. Bill dan Sally khawatir mengenai David. Coba dengarkan mereka membicarakan persoalan ini. Pembicaraan ini terjadi pada hari Senin sore ketika mereka kembali dari kantor dan sedang minum teh bersama-sama. Sementara itu, Sally juga menyiapkan makan malam.
Have some more tea, darling?
Thanks, Sally. I'm tired.
I know. I am too.
And I'm worried.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried about David.
Oh, yes. No job.
He tells us he's going to look for a job. He tells us he wants a job. But he hardly ever looks. I don't think he really wants to work.
He isn't lazy. He helps me a lot. He washes the dishes every day and sometimes he cleans the house too.
I know he helps you, but he doesn't look for a job. I don't know what he wants. He doesn't want to go to university.
I know what he wants to do.
What?
He wants to leave home. He wants to go and live with his friends in a flat.
Leave home? Why? Doesn't he like us?
Oh, a lot of young people leave home these days. They like to live together. They don't want to live with their parents. I think it's a good idea.
But he hasn't got any money.
David thinks you're going to help him. He thinks you're going to give him some money.
Oh, does he? Sally, David's young and he hasn't got any money. When he gets a job, he'll realize...
Sally dan Bill terus membicarakan tentang anak laki-lakinya David. Bill tetap berpendirian bahwa David tidak boleh pindah dari rumah sebelum mendapat pekerjaan dan penghasilan yang cukup untuk dirinya sendiri. Sally merasa barangkali ada baiknya David pindah rumah dan tinggal bersama-sama dengan teman-temannya di sebuah flat. Ia merasa hal ini baik bagi David dan akan membuatnya lebih bisa berdikari. Sally bersedia memberikan sebagian dari penghasilannya untuk menutup kebutuhan David kalau dia akan pindah rumah. Tetapi Bill tetap bersikeras bahwa David harus mempunyai pekerjaan dulu. Sambil makan, Sally dan David membicarakan hal ini dengan Bill malam itu.
I really want to go and live in a flat, Dad. I've got 4 friends. They like living together.
I don't think it's a good idea. You haven't got a job. You haven't got any money.
Mum's going to help me. She works. She's got some money.
Do you know why your mother works?
Because she likes working.
No. She works because she wants to help me and you and Jenny. We want a car, and we want to have a nice holiday, and we want, a lot of things. I don't want her to give you money. I want you to get a job. Then you can go and live with your friends.
Mum wants to help me. She wants to give me some money. Then I can go and live with my friends in a flat.
And I say no. When you get a job, when you've got some money, then, okay, you're going to live with your friends. Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose I understand. But it isn't fair.
Oh, there's the phone.
Hang on.
I've got a surprise.
Is it a nice surprise?
I think it is.
Tell us, Mum.
Grandma's going to visit us.
That is a nice surprise. I love Grandma.
She's going to tell me what to do too.
David, Grandma's my mother, you know.
How long is she going to stay with us?
I don't know. She's going to do some shopping in the city and see her friends.
A long visit.
I am very pleased. Mother helps me when she comes here. I miss her now she's living in the country.
But we've got a lot of problems. I've got David's problems and, I don't like working in the city, and I want a car, and I want to have a holiday, and Jenny doesn't get good marks at school, and...
Oh, we haven't got many problems. We're all well, and we're all happy.
I'm not happy. I want to live with my friends.
You see, Sally? Anyway, when's Grandma going to arrive?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Great.
Orang tua Sally baru-baru ini pindah keluar kota, dan ibunya akan datang dan menginap untuk beberapa waktu. Barangkali beliau akan menolong keluarga Brown memecahkan persoalan-persoalannya. David ingin pindah ke flat, Jenny tidak begitu baik hasilnya di sekolah, Bill tidak senang bekerja di kota, dan dia ingin berpenghasilan lebih banyak untuk membeli mobil dan untuk berlibur. Dan Sally, ya, seperti kebanyakan ibu, Sally mencoba mengurus keluarganya dan mencoba membuat mereka semuanya senang. Dia adalah ibu rumah tangga yang sibuk. Di samping itu, dia bekerja untuk mendapat sedikit tambahan buat pembeli barang-barang yang diperlukan keluarga. Dia senang bahwa ibunya atau nenek Jenny dan David akan datang dan menginap. Dia tahu ibunya akan menolong memecahkan persoalan-persoalan keluarganya. Nah, nenek datang.
Sally!
Hello, Mother. Oh, I'm happy to see you. How are you? Come in. Bill's at work, and Jenny's in her room, and I don't know where David is. But come in. I'm going to make a cup of tea.
All right, Sally. I'd like a cup of tea. I'm tired. Oh, and here are some apples and some oranges and a chicken from the farm.
Thanks, Mother. What gorgeous apples. Come into the kitchen. Tell me all your news.
I haven't got much news. Your father's well. We like living on the farm. What about you? Is everyone well here?
Yes, but
But
we've got a lot of problems.
problems? Tell me about them. Those aren't very serious problems.
I agree, but Bill thinks they are.
I'm sure I can help everyone. Here's David. I'm going to talk to him first.
Well, I'm going to look for Jenny.
Hello, David.
Hello, Grandma.
How are you, David?
I'm okay.
What are you doing? Have you got a job?
No, I haven't. I'm not very happy, really. I want to leave home.
Don't you like living at home with your parents and Jenny?
It's okay, but I want to live with my friends.
That isn't difficult.
What do you mean?
Get a job. Get some money. Then go and live with your friends.
Sounds great. Very easy.
It isn't easy, David, but it isn't impossible. Let me tell you what to do.
Ketika nenek mengendarai mobilnya melewati pusat perbelanjaan di dekat rumah Sally, beliau melihat pengumuman di muka sebuah toko buah-buahan. Pengumuman itu mengatakan bahwa toko itu membutuhkan seorang pria yang kuat untuk mengantarkan pesanan-pesanan kepada langganannya. Nenek menasihati David supaya dia cepat-cepat melamar pekerjaan itu.
Well, I've solved that problem. Now. Oh, Jenny, hello, darling.
Hello, Grandma. How are you? What are you doing here in the kitchen?
I'm just solving some problems. I'm sure you haven't got any, Jenny.
Any problems?
Yes. Have you got any problems?
Yes, I have. You see, I don't like school, and I don't get good marks, and then Mum and Dad get annoyed, and then I'm not happy.
That sounds bad.
It is. You see, Grandma, I've got a lot of friends, and we all play together, and oh, school's boring.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's boring. I think history's boring, and maths.
Jenny, what are you going to do when you leave school?
I'm going to study at university.
Ah, then it's important to learn history, and it's important to learn maths too. Do you agree?
Yes, I suppose so. Yes, you're right, Grandma. Of course, you're always right.
No, I'm not always right. But I've got a good idea. Listen, let me help you.
Saudara pendengar, nenek berbicara dengan Jenny tentang pentingnya belajar dengan rajin di sekolah. Jenny ingin melanjutkan pelajaran ke universitas. Dia tidak akan diterima di universitas kalau tidak mendapat angka yang baik dan lulus dalam semua ujian di sekolah. Jenny setuju untuk mengikuti saran neneknya. Nenek kelihatannya berhasil memecahkan beberapa dari persoalan keluarga Brown, bukan? Dan beliau baru kira-kira 1 jam di rumah itu. Tetapi nenek memang seorang yang sangat giat. Beliau senang membantu orang lain dan senang sibuk. Saat ini beliau sedang mencabuti rumput di kebun, sementara Sally menyiapkan makan malam. Dan inilah Bill yang baru kembali dari kerja. Mari kita dengarkan percakapan mereka.
Grandma, hello.
Hello, Bill. You're late.
Yes, I am. The trains are all late tonight. Oh, I'm tired.
You don't look very well, Bill.
Oh, I'm all right. Just tired. Anyway, Grandma, what are you doing here in the garden?
I'm working. Sally's cooking the dinner and...
Where's Jenny?
She's in her bedroom. She's studying.
She usually watches TV at this time.
She isn't watching TV now. She's studying. She's going to study hard and get good marks.
That's good news. Have you got any more good news, Grandma? By the way, where's David?
Oh, he's looking for a job.
He's what? Really? Where? Anyway, it's late. It's 6 o'clock and he's looking for a job?
Yes, he is. There's a job in the fruit shop, and he's going to apply for it.
You're incredible. Jenny's studying. David's looking for a job.
I like solving problems, Bill. Have you got any?
Well, David and Jenny aren't problems now, but yes, I've got some other problems.
Tell me about them.
I don't like working in the city. It's noisy and dirty and a long way from home.
Then why do you work there?
Why? Because my job's in the city, of course.
Why don't you get a job near home?
It isn't easy. Now, I'm 40, you know.
It isn't impossible.
No. I'd really like to have a shop.
Then why don't you buy a shop?
Grandma, I haven't got a lot of money.
Listen, Bill. I'm going to tell you what to do. Listen.
Nenek memberikan sedikit nasihat kepada Bill tentang membuka toko. Nenek mengatakan bahwa beliau dan kakek dapat meminjamkan sedikit uang untuk keperluan itu. Bill dan Sally sendiri sudah mempunyai sedikit tabungan. Dengan demikian, mereka akan dapat membeli sebuah toko kecil. Jadi, kunjungan nenek merupakan sukses besar. Beliau telah 2 minggu tinggal bersama dengan keluarga Brown, dan sekarang kelihatannya keluarga tersebut tidak mempunyai persoalan lagi. Semuanya kelihatan lebih senang. Coba dengarkan percakapan mereka. Hari terakhir kunjungan nenek sudah tiba, dan beliau akan pulang keesokan harinya. Hari itu juga bertepatan dengan Hari Ibu. Hari Ibu di Australia dirayakan pada hari Minggu kedua bulan Mei setiap tahun. Hari tersebut merupakan hari khusus, pada waktu setiap orang mengingat ibu dan neneknya lebih daripada biasanya. Pada hari ibu kali ini, keluarga Brown telah pergi keluar kota untuk mengadakan barbecue. Bill sedang memanggang daging dan David sedang membuat teh. Cuaca cerah dan burung-burung kookaburra sedang tertawa.
What a gorgeous day. But it's the last day of my visit. That's sad.
Yes, it is. Do you want some steak, Grandma?
Thanks, Bill. Yes, I'm going to miss you all.
But Grandpa's missing you.
Yes, that's right.
We'll miss you, Grandma. We haven't got any problems now.
That's right. David's got a job.
And next month, I'm going to live with my friends.
And Jenny's getting good marks at school.
Yes, I am. Grandma, school isn't boring. It's interesting.
And Bill's going to leave his job in the city.
And Sally and I are going to buy a small shop. Then we can work together.
Good. Everyone's happy then.
What about you, Mother? Are you happy too?
I'm always happy. Your father and I haven't got much money, but money isn't important. My family's important. I mean you and Bill and David and Jenny. Families are always important.
Thank you, Mother. And happy Mother's Day.
Saudara pendengar, mari kita tinggalkan mereka sekarang. Mereka sedang menikmati barbecue, cuaca cerah, dan burung-burung sedang bernyanyi. Kurang apa lagi? Tetapi sebelum kami minta diri, jangan lupa membaca bagian yang berjudul Sebelum Siaran dari pelajaran berikutnya. Sebagai penutup pelajaran hari ini, akan kita dengarkan sebuah lagu Australia yang berjudul How's That, yang dihidangkan oleh The ABC Melbourne Show Band. Sampai bertemu kembali dalam acara yang akan datang. Goodbye, listeners.